High risk, no reward. It seems to be the common sentiment amongst 2K players in the 2K community. A lot more players are leaning towards low or normal risk, even choosing difficulty based, leaning on 2K's RNG to help them hit some shots. 2K25 without a doubt has the largest shooting skill gap that I have ever seen in any 2K. This doesn't seem like one of those 2Ks where you could just sit back, lean, and chill while you're playing the game. If you want to increase your chances at shooting successfully, you're gonna have to be locked in. Now, I've been keeping a close eye on this stuff. Running the point guard yesterday, I was switching from difficulty base, low to normal, and even switched it to high risk, high reward. Since the release of 2K25, I've found the most success. I've hit the most greens when I switched to high risk, high reward. That may not be the case for you guys, but it has been the case for me. And that's without a doubt. There's no confusion here. High risk, high reward. Mike Wang wants you to hit this tiny green window, but if you're able to time your shot correctly and hit that green window, you'll hit more shots more consistently. High risk and high reward. And I'm sharing this revelation from a place where I was banging my head on the wall in regards to shooting, just like a bunch of other 2K players out there. I know a lot of you guys just feel like you're at your wit's end when it comes to shooting on 2K25. Oftentimes, when I can't figure something out in 2K, I gotta take it way back to basics. And what I'm learning about 2K25 is something weird. Now, I don't know if you guys are gonna agree with this. It may even sound just off the wall type of weird to y'all. But what I'm noticing, it feels like 2K wants you to maintain this constant connection with your player through and through when you're in a game. I know that sounds weird, but bear with me. I had mentioned this in a previous video where pro play, the additional pro play animations, and by the way, most of the pro play animations went into jump shots. There's a bunch of little nuances there with your animations. These subtle gestures and subtle movements in your player change the timing on your jump shot. So you have to be keenly focused on every motion of your player. And I've noticed that if you lose that connection during gameplay, it's almost like you can't regain that connection to hit some greens. Every jump shot movement just feels off to you. It doesn't feel natural till you pull up and release. And we all know when you start missing shots out there, you start fuming. And one more main thing that I learned about 2K25 is that you can't play this game upset. You can't play it angry, because those high emotions are gonna break that connection with your player. So what I've been doing is when I get the most frustrated, I just go on and log off, get on a different game. As cooler heads, they always prevail. And sure enough, consistently getting back on the game, I find more success when I'm out there playing with a level head. There's another issue that I want to help raise awareness to, and that's the shooting in your MyCourt. I want to give you guys fair warning that when you're shooting in your MyCourt, please do not use that as the timing for your jump shot. The feedback that you get in 2K25's MyCourt, that joint is just wrong. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They'll give you crazy feedback. A shot that you hold extra long, you'll receive feedback that is slightly early. Or you'll green consistent shots that you know you held slightly late. If you're practicing in your MyCourt, and it's my preference, I like to practice in the MyCourt, but if you're practicing in your MyCourt, learn not to look at the feedback, or just don't use the feedback as guidance for timing your jump shot. When you go in there, you should already know the animation cue, your release cue, and continue to try to hit that target marker, whether it's giving you feedback that is green, late, or early. If you know that that cue is green in online games, continue to shoot with that cue. Now, part of the shooting success that I have found is attributed to NBA 2K Lab. I went on their site, signed up for their premium membership, and I found the perfect jump shot for my 5'9" point guard build. If you guys are struggling with shooting and you want to find the best jump shot for you, whatever size player you have at whatever position, go to NBA 2K Lab, sign up for their premium membership, use promo code AllCity, and you could save yourself 20%. Trust me, without a doubt, NBA 2K Lab is the most reliable source when it comes to jump shots. And I would also like to briefly mention while we're here, if you're tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with, come on out and join our Discord. Over 30,000 members in the AllCity 2K Discord. We'd love to have you. It's free to join, and the link will be in the description below. 2K Lab, they recently dropped some information about the Limitless Range badge that I think a lot of you guys might find useful. Bronze, silver is pretty much a no-go. Those levels don't seem to provide the significant boost that you guys would need to shoot from range, as a lot of players players are currently missing just standard three-point shots. At the gold level is when you see that significant double-digit boost to your make percentage. Gold giving you an 11% boost shooting from range. At Hall of Fame, that number jumps to 17%, and at Legend, a whopping 26% increase to your make percentage when you're shooting from range. Something else that I think you guys might want to consider is that when you're shooting from range, I'm almost certain that you're outside of your lethal and hot zones. So factor that in when you're shooting from range, because I don't think you will get the hot zone or lethal boost. These make percentages that NBA 2K Lab has presented was shot from 29 feet out. Just keep that in mind. I would like to show you something else that I've noticed going into the lethal shooter. So let's head on in there so I can show you these hot zones. And what you think about hot zones, you may be mistaken. I'm gonna come in here. I don't have my lethal. I still gotta wait another week before I'm able to do my lethals again. But if I hit the touchpad, like if I hit the touchpad on my controller here, I'll just hit that, you'll see your hot zones. And I have a feeling that a lot of you hash players may not know where you need to position yourself to shoot from a hash hot zone, as you need to be positioned right along this area here. You guys see the separation in the line. I know a lot of hash players, they might want to sit here. As you guys see on the court here, this seems like a good spot, thinking that you're going to be shooting from a hash hot zone when you need to actually take a step over to the right and get in this zone, the area for your hash. Now, what I mentioned about limitless range is that range, people want to sit at the hash thinking that they're going to be shooting in their hot zone, but if you're sitting at the hash, you can see you're outside of your hot zone here. Even taking one step in here, this will be considered a corner hot zone. Now, the dilemma that a lot of 2K players face, especially if you're not playing with a skilled point guard, is that when you take one step over, that allows the defender to pinch on your point guard. So your point guard is going to have to be completely aware of why you're standing here. If he hedges you over, just know that you should have a hot zone in this area as well. And you guys could tell with all those blue zones that I don't shoot from mid-range often. I'm going to have to work on that. The main reason why I thought this would be useful information is because if you're shooting outside your hot zone, you're going to get a bunch of weird catch animations, and your timing is going to be completely different from shooting outside your hot zones to shooting inside your hot zones. At least that's what I personally noticed. I don't know if you guys are experiencing the same thing. In this next segment, I want to get into 2K25's new skill-based matchmaking. We all know there's some folks competing in a legend race. This means that some players are well ahead of the pack, but the top is lonely on 2K25 because of skill-based matchmaking. Players with the highest rep find it way more difficult to get games, and this is leading some of 2K25's top rep players to do something called reverse boosting. One way or another, the 2K community, they're gonna find this stuff out. Reverse boosting is when you have one player with a super high rep and then you have another player with a super low rep going out there with a 60 overall black plate. I'm definitely curious to hear what you guys think about reverse boosting on 2K25. I have mixed feelings on it. You guys share your thoughts in the comment section. I would like to reference this post from Dykeman City. He says, when are you guys fixing this? Whether silver or gold, it will show gold under the gamer tag. As you guys see in this next image from JMG, the difference between the look of gold and silver is that gold actually has like a reddish tint to it, where silver just looks like gold. JMG says, I'm sorry, but this makes me mad because it shows that 2K does not go over the final product before releasing it to the masses. Look at how close the yellows are, almost indistinguishable. And 2K culture is all about bragging rights. So if I'm gold and you're silver and we look even slightly identical, people finna have a problem with that. So hopefully 2K fixes this sooner than later. I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I would like to reference this next post from JDN that Ja ended up replying to. JDN says, does this prove no pure green window? I'm on high risk, by the way. And he shared a video clip. In that video clip, playing on high risk, high reward, he hits a full white. Ja responded saying, bro made a white with high risk on. A lot of us are out here thinking that high risk, high reward means no full whites. In that video clip, we learned that full whites are possible, even on high risk, high reward. If you guys want to check out the video clip, go to Ja's X page. And on the flip side of that, in this next clip that I'll show you guys, a player misses an excellent timed green release. Oh Lord, looks like 2K got a lot to work on in regards to shooting. But I'll definitely keep you guys up to date with everything involving 2K25. If you're new here, drop a like and a sub. On your way out, leave your thoughts and comments. in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, yeah. If you guys are tired of running with randoms and you're looking for players to run with on NBA 2K, come on out and join the AllCity 2K Discord. The link will be in the description below. Find players and get runs now. Drop a like and drop a sub on your way out. Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Easy, yeah.